Hey guys, so now that we're experts, hopefully, in identifying nouns and in making sure we're capitalizing our proper nouns, I want to talk about another thing that we need to know about nouns that I've been noticing a lot in your writing, and that is how to make them possessive. So we reviewed that we make nouns plural by adding just a regular S to them. Okay, and a lot of times people mix up making nouns plural and making nouns possessive. So that's what I want to make sure we're totally clear on today. Okay, so I'm going to go to your grammar textbook. Same as always, all of your notes are in there, everything that you need. Okay, and opening that up. All right, we're up. Very first topic, nouns. We've done our nouns. We've reviewed making them plural. We've talked about common and proper. So we're going to look at our possessive nouns. All right, so a possessive noun shows possession, so shows ownership, shows that something belongs to someone else. Okay, so for example, Katie's shoe, the dog's bone, the student's idea. The shoe belongs to Katie, the bone belongs to the dog, the idea belongs to the student. Okay, now you probably noticed here, but when we want to make something possessive, we add an apostrophe S. So if I want to say that Emily has a book, I would say Emily, apostrophe S, book, Emily's book. The book has a cover, book apostrophe S cover, the aroma of the flower, flower's aroma, my apostrophe S, Chris has new shoes, Chris's new shoes with my apostrophe S. Okay, so pretty simple, and like 90% of the time, you're just going to add an apostrophe S when you're making something possessive. Not just an S, right? I see you guys do this all the time, mixing up plural and possessive. So it's important to remember apostrophe S is possessive, just an S is plural. Okay? Now, where it gets a little confusing is when we try to combine plural, where we're adding an S, okay, and possessive, where we're adding an apostrophe S, because we don't want to sound like little snakes, just lots and lots of S's on top of each other. So we have some rules about when we add that apostrophe S, okay? So when you're making a regular plural noun, okay, so that means a noun that I have added an S to make it plural, we just add the apostrophe, okay? So for example, the roar of the sirens roar. Notice I've already added an S. I don't want it to be the sirenses, okay, because that's a lot. So I just do the apostrophe. The parents of my friends' parents. Notice I just put the apostrophe after S. The classes of the teachers' classes. Again, I didn't say the teachers' classes. I just added the apostrophe, okay? So basically the rule is that once you've added an S, you can't add another S, okay? So if you added an S to make it plural, we're not adding another S to make it possessive. There's just too many S's, okay? So remember, some plural nouns, children, people, deer, mice, are weird and don't have an S at the end. So with those irregular plural nouns, you just add the apostrophe S like you would do with anything else, okay? Because the issue is we just don't want to add two S's, okay? All right, now another thing that can be a little tricky about possessives is sometimes it's confusing when I'm talking about multiple nouns that possess something. So for example, Bob and Audrey's dinner, Noelle's and Kathy's cats. How do you know where to put the S? So it's pretty simple. If both nouns share the item, you put the apostrophe S after the last noun. If all nouns have their own items, I put the apostrophe S after all the nouns. So if they share the item, they share the apostrophe. If they don't share the item, they don't share the apostrophe. Okay? So if Maria and Rosie live in the same apartment, I would say Maria and Rosie's apartment. Notice I just have the apostrophe S at the end. However, if Maria and Rosie each have their own apartments, I would say Maria's and Rosie's apartments with an apostrophe S on each of them. Okay? So that's all we need to know about our possessive nouns. We're going to do a lot of practice with this, especially with that, those times where we only add the apostrophe, because I know that's the trickiest part. But hopefully we won't mix up possessive and plural anymore.